Sugar Talk of the Black Unicarns. Hey guys, it's Shantae Brown, Sugar Talk of the Black Unicarns, and I am starting at Panera Bread. I gotta get everything to start though, so I'm on the iPad today. I'm on the iPod. I'm like, oh, excuse me. Do we change the filters? Can we change the filters? I just don't like that one. Oh my god, that's like a cool filter, y'all. I like that filter. Oh, but now I'm covering up my camera. I like you. Look at my pimple. So today, I did not finish my burn after burn after writing assignment. So, I don't know what I'll talk about. And today my show is late. I'm going to go over these though. I think I should. It's by Geeky Science Moms Tumblr. Geeky Science Mom. Girl, please, you probably cute as hell. I'm putting her on the bottom of the YouTube video. She probably cute. Her name is Rachel Sampson. She probably cute. All fly and shit. I got a headache. And I've been through this too. So I'm going to just call this an adult well-being. My head is really hurting, y'all. And yesterday, this is the funny part. I told the girl at Whole Foods, like, when you have a headache, you can like use lavender. And what's happened is, it's like last night it rained, and I was like, wash your hair, just wash my hair. And I wake up and I have a freaking, what is this thing called? What is this allergy headache?
Well, I asked him about it. I asked him for it. He didn't have it.
Shantae Brown, Sugar Talk of the Black Unicarns. Oh, I like that. I like how it's like behind something. Adult well-being. And from Geeky Science. And I just found her, y'all. It just comes up. And then I do this the way I want to do it. I do it the way I want to do it. Don't talk about nothing. Because I do it the way I want to do it. I be doing it my way. Ugly self. Okay, anyway, Shantae Brown, Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorn. So everything got started out. Even the podcast is going, y'all, I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. I be liking this stuff. I be liking it. But anyway, yeah. I be liking all this stuff. Okay, so childhood emotional experiences that can impact adult well-being. So having your emotions dismissed, minimized, or invalidated. My dad wasn't so good at that because he not like that at all. But my mama was. So my dad was kind of healthy. I don't know. I know he was like a drug addict, but my mother was like that. She never wanted to take responsibility for stuff she did to hurt me. She act like it just never happened. But if somebody hurt us, it was like, it just never happened. What the fuck? That's what did. It just be up in her arm. And a lot of that was like, it was like the other side of the family with the cousins, they'll tell us at home, but then when they do happen, they're just like, you can't say nothing because they'll be the ones that'll kill you. You see what I'm saying? They gonna kill you. They finna kill you, nigga. You should never touch me. You the one that need to die. Why is it always like the person that needs to die? The person that needs to get fired. It's like they spend so much time, so many years. I hate when they come out with a story. This coach was abusing people for 60 years. For 60 years. You talking about since he had his job. This nigga done had his job for 60 years. And now y'all just gonna put him in jail. And they be coming out as adults. I be like, what did they say to you for you to do that? But then after going through abusive situations, I know, because they'll try to always comfort you. Like, you know, your face not good enough, your eye gone, you can't write the way I do. Stuff like that. The food don't taste right. All the stuff you care about, they'll try to like invalidate that, minimize it, dismiss all that stuff. So then that's how they get into your psyche and all that stuff. So I understand. It's not always your fault, but I really hate that. And it's like, this nigga been stealing for 40 years and y'all just okay. He's been doing this for 40 years. We both uncovered the story. You should have been uncovered the story. So to me, that's just like, why would you even come out with, like, don't y'all feel embarrassed as police officers and investigators and detectives? Because I'm pretty sure it's always evidence that somebody came and said something about it. And it's like, as a teacher, I would feel embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had a motherfucker come out after 60 years of abusing children, and now you just taking him to jail. And they be really wanting the school to be embarrassed about it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm pretty sure somebody at the school had to say something too. Because ain't nobody in no education so kids can be abused. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what really happens in these situations? So that's why it is. It's like, you'll be mad at somebody that's an adult that hasn't said anything, but they scared them to the point or use their emotions and all that stuff. That's why they be like, I'm gonna go meet their parents and we're going to see and write this profile. And that's what the Dallas Cowboys do. And Jerry Jones can do that in a good way. Because most people come out of it with a good attitude and stuff. But for real, some of them people, they use that stuff like, yeah, your mother was a crack whore. What are you going to do when we take away the drugs that we're putting in your... You be like, what the fuck? They're just constantly abuse people who already been through something. Like trying to hang it over their head. And it's like, dude, no, I'm healthy. Like, think about what you went through in that abusive situation. You cannot own it. And that's why I do this show, too. You cannot own it because it's not yours to own. It's the abusers to own. So now they got to fix themselves. And if you get a chance, then tell and talk about it. Because nobody needs to be abusing people for 60 years and then just getting caught. That stuff does not make sense to me. And it's just a detriment that y'all still come out with the story and act like it's nothing. Because it's not. It's just something that should not happen. 30 years ago, he was abusing. He's still doing the same shit. He's still doing it. Y'all ain't scared for the other people or the other kids or the other women or nothing. He's still doing it. Oh, he was in the jail. He went to jail. He's still doing it though. You see what I'm saying? And y'all don't feel like nothing for that. No embarrassment or anything. Nothing. Having your emotions ignored, being left alone when you were upset or angry. Like, yeah, people do that. That's how they do people when they down. You see what I'm saying? Like, when people are down, like, it's like, just like how some people come to the shelter. Like the sociopaths at the shelter. So they'll come down there because it's like they want them to still feel bad. You gonna write this. Like the girl, I told you she got beat up. So one of the people that work at the shelter, he told her, write your name on the bag. Her face is messed up. I have to write her paper for her to sign in. He constantly, it's like he got this issue where when somebody get hurt, he want to hurt them again. I'll cut his fucking throat. He know not to talk to me no more. Because I just snapped on his ass a couple times. And he won't stop. He always jugging at somebody. Nigga, I'll break your glasses. You see what I'm saying? It just be like, you have to actually come at them for real. Even when you in pain, you still got to turn around crying. Motherfucker, get out of my fucking face. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, why would you do that? And then people do that on a professional level too. They'll come after you already said something, like after something has already been done to you. They'll come and try to hurt you again. It's like that's not something that needs to happen. At this point, you know that person is a sociopath. So in this situation, that's not the right job for him. And it's like, that's how they are. Most of those people down there that's working, they act like sociopaths. Like, oh, now you hurt, now I can hurt you again. It's like, no, you can't. It's a time for me to get help. This is a time for me to be understood. It's a time for me to sit through my pain and fill out a plan and work that out. Most of these people are not down there crying. They're not down there lying. They're not down there. All they're doing is asking for help. You see what I'm saying? They're not down there poor and detrimental and all that stuff. I mean, it's nothing like that. These people actually go to work. They get up. They put on clean clothes. They take showers. They brush their teeth. It's not that they down there and it's like, oh, I need a handout. The one thing I hate too, because that's what some people are doing too, it's like abusive too. That, well, these people are getting $600 extra on their unemployment. Did you ever get unemployment or food stamps? And that's like the majority people talking. This is white people talking. Now listen, if you are the majority, right? At least you say you are, because you're really not. You're really not. I'm serious. The world is based on something else. Like, that's why I already be trying to explain it to you. But if you are the majority, why would it bother you that somebody else is now benefiting in some kind of way for their household? So I was like, you know what? I don't even get the unemployment. I ain't hating on them. You understand what I'm saying? Because at this point now, I think they figured out, I like being at home, or I like going to work. I like being a stay-at-home dad, or I like being a stay-at-home mom. I think I need to find a job that better suits the lifestyle I want. You see what I'm saying? It's like at this point, during COVID, we had 3 or 4 years to now regurgitate. I'm like, throw it up. But no, I mean, it's like we had a chance to change our lives. So instead of you sitting down in a positive notion and staying out of people's business, you actually worried about who gets $600 extra fucking dollars a month. I actually like working. So just because I don't want somebody in my face or being mad at me because they had to take a job. So now I want to get fired so I can get the money again. So all you're going to end up in is a situation where you got a person in front of you that don't want to work. And it's probably not that they don't want to work. It's probably now they want to start a business. It's probably now they're making money at home. It's probably now they do see that they want to homeschool their kids. It's probably now they want to just be Lyft drivers or Uber drivers or whatever. So it really don't have anything to do with you. And so I heard this like 4 or 5 times from 4 or 5 different people. It's like, really, it's not your business. It's not your business that they get that money. And I promise you that's not why they're not taking the jobs. I promise you. If anybody has ever worked, sometimes you just want to get away from your kids. You got to get away from your husband. You tired of doing the laundry. I think that some of this stuff has shifted for people to have a different and new identity for themselves. And so when people can't get a chance to see what that is, now I'm going to pick on them. Because really, what is it? It's not my business. I don't care about who gets retirement. I don't care about who gets what. Their money is not my problem. So why would that money be any of your business? In the situation, even if that was our business, why would what they choose to do be our business? Because it's not. None of that is.
17 minutes, okay?
Being told you're too sensitive. So some people do that too. Oh my God, you too sensitive. I didn't mean it that way. Get out of their way. They gon' look. You just have to tell them then. I'm just too sensitive for you. Don't call me no more. Stop thinking you're the victim, because you're not. And I'm saying you are the victim, but you don't have to play the role of the victim. Just go ahead and tell them, I'm too sensitive, so you don't have to call me no more. You see what I'm saying? My feelings get hurt too easily when you open your mouth. My feelings get hurt too easily when you don't follow through. So since I'm too sensitive, go on and don't call me no more. Don't come over here, because I'm too sensitive. You be making me cry. You see what I'm saying? You be hurting my feelings. So I'm going to tell you, just go on. You ain't got to be here. Y'all, because people will change that situation. It's always something. Then that's how you know it's an abuse. You see what I'm saying? It's always something. I want to be in your business. I want to know what you're doing. I got to know how you moving and acting. It's not your business. It's not your business. You get what I'm talking about? So I got a garden. I'm gonna go out here and put everything. And then you still over what she got in her garden. What's she doing over here? Nope, it's just not your business. Being punished or scolded for expressing emotions. That's what they've been doing to me the whole time. Anytime I say something at the shelter, oh my gosh, Shantae, we're gonna put you out. You can't talk to people like we're calling the police. Like, who is saying that to people? Yeah, my dad, she over here on Facebook. Just stuff like this. It's like, I'm not even doing anything. So who do you expect me to be? You see what I'm saying? I'm an adult, so who do you expect me to be? Since I'm doing all that to you, you ain't got to do nothing else about it. So I'll stay out your way. You know what I'm talking about? I woke up this morning. You mad? Girl, gone somewhere. You ain't mad. Something wrong with you. You need mental health. You need a therapist. You see what I'm saying? You need a psychiatrist. Really, because some of y'all really need to be on drugs. Being made to feel responsible for a parent's emotions. That's what my mom do. My dad never do that. Like, my dad, he just never was like that. I'm serious. He cool, man. They both are. I'm telling y'all, I make it sound. No, it was hard. It was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because like I said, if you have to get over all this stuff as a child, like I had to get over how my mother was doing that stuff as a child. Because if I would have been into it if I wouldn't have, being a teenager would have been even harder. You see what I'm saying? So I had to grow up quick. But my dad, he's just like freedom. And she gave me freedom too, but it just, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? When she want to put me back in and do what she got to do, she going to do it. Having a caregiver take on your emotions in a way that left you without someone stronger. I had myself, and that's a thing too. Like, people would think that that's something wrong, and it's like I don't know. I feel like kids that grow up in the hood or whatever, they understand. Like if it's the right kids, they understand that life hard, man. Like, I had to understand early too. Like, when I first started paying bills, y'all, I'm talking about I was stressed out. Because that's how I saw my mother. I always saw my mother as being stressed out paying bills. Well, I had to think about it was a lie, because she ain't never really paid no bills. Like, she always had people giving her money and helping her out and all this different stuff. She always had a sob story, right? So then I thought about it, because I was just going to be a couple days late, and the lady was really on the phone, like, really nice about it, like, for real, it don't have to be paid on the day. Like, you have 2 or 3 days out, sometimes a week out or 2 weeks. When you call the company, they'll tell you, like, this is the final day we'll have it. So I had to really sit down, and I'm like, everybody gotta pay bills. Like, I'm sitting in the apartment, y'all, I'm talking about, it's just a realization, because I didn't realize I was taking on the act of my mother. You see what I'm saying? I'm stressed out. And it was because she never paid the bills on time. So I'm going to pay the bills on time all the time, because I don't want to be like her, right? But I'm still taking on... You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting that because that's who I saw pay the bills. So I'm stressing for real. And I just had to really sit back and come to that strong realization, like, everybody got to do it. This could be something you do for the rest of your life. You got bills, Shantae, for the rest of your life. What you stressing for? They got payment plans. I didn't even know they had payment plans, y'all. Like, this is like true story. I didn't know they had payment plans. Like, I'm like, they got payment plans? You serious? Sometimes I didn't even need to use it. I just used that shit anyway, because I was like, let me see how this works. And that's just how it is. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. As an adult, like, you gotta grow up. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's like at some point, if I was able to do that when I was younger, to just sit down and just, like, realize some shit, some of y'all were able to sit down there and realize some shit too. You're not your parents no more. Like, you can actually be yourself. Having to walk on eggshells to avoid a parent's or siblings' emotional reactions. See what I'm saying? I can't go in there and say that, oh my God, it's gonna happen. That was my mom too. Like, high school, I didn't get high school pictures. I didn't get a yearbook. And she used to make me feel so bad for asking for money. Even though I knew my dad had the money. If I got the money, how I'm going to get it? She got to send it to my dad. Y'all ain't get shit. I ain't ask her for nothing. Because she went out about to use me to use the money for herself. And that's just how it would have went. Because she neglected me for real. Niggas were game. Growing up in a family where they didn't talk about or express emotions. We talk about emotions. And just some stuff I couldn't talk about, like boys and all that stuff. And she was trying to wanted them to get me pregnant. I know she was. But she wanted somebody in the house to keep the food stamps coming in. But because I went to school, I'm saying she still got the food stamps. That's why she wanted my second sister to keep going to school, paying $4 for it. So, I don't know. That's adult well-being. And I'm sorry I gotta be real about it, but it's just real, y'all. Sometimes that's just what it is. I know it's Friday, it's Freedom Friday. And so, that's the end of it. I had to thank them for my freedom. It's just not their fault. It's not. It's something that they brought into from childhood into adulthood. And the more I look at both of my grandmothers, I realize that, yeah, it's just not their fault. It's just not. I can't blame them for nothing. Anyway, that's it. I think I'm not doing Brandon right. I got a headache, y'all. I got allergies. Lavender on your temples, right here. And I put a little bit right there. And your headache go away. But anyway, if you my enemy, fuck off. If you my friend, I love you and I thank you. And in this show, y'all, I just really want y'all to realize you're not a fucking victim. And you can get over any fucking thing you want to. Even if your mama was a hoe. You see what I'm saying? You can. Anyway, have a good day.